Hey everybody, it's PhoenixTalon, and we're back with some Minecraft No Mining Underground Hardcore Challenge. I know it's been a little bit, I've been busy, real life happens, and I'm sorry, but I'm here, so let's do this! And we'll get back to not mining underground. I know it sounds exciting, but here we go! Morning! Nice day for fishing, ain't it? Anyway, so here I was fishing for a saddle, and then I had this like sudden realization. I don't actually have to fish for a saddle. I can go get a leather worker. I literally have all the iron in the world, and I have some of those cauldrons. So yeah, let's get out of here and go make a leather worker. Yeah, I had to fishing for a saddle. Alright, so here's our leather worker. Yeah, figured that one out, didn't I? So we're going to go ahead and level this dude up and get lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of leather things that I'm never, ever, ever going to use. So I end up actually throwing all of it out, and as I don't have really a significant source of lava like a trash can, I just went ahead and said, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to level them all the way up and throw everything off to the side and despawn. So yeah, that was my strategy. So after lots and lots of leveling and, you know, going and getting iron and trading for emeralds and sticks and all the things with all the different villagers that we've made so far, I went ahead and, you know, just kept leveling this dude up, got all the things, and I got a lot of experience over this process, so that was really nice. It comes in handy later. But either way, it was tedious, but I think this was the better way of getting the saddle. I think this was definitely the more for sure way. And, you know, I don't know. I guess it's always a good idea to have a leather worker. I don't know. You guys, you tell me. You say, yeah, leather workers are great. How have you not had one this whole time? Why didn't you make one first? Well, because I knew I was going to make an iron farm. I wasn't going to need iron armor. So I'm just trying to figure out what the best trades are to level them up the most efficient way. And then I said, well, you know, while I'm doing that, why don't I go ahead and start on my librarians? And sharpness 2 is good, but we can do better. And yeah, so we did, and we got sharp 5. Wow! And I was like, yes, let's do this for 22 emeralds. Yes, please, and thank you. So I got, and it was the magic trade where you get the bookshelves too. And you say, well, why is that important? Well, if you're in a position where it's difficult to get the things, you know, bookshelves are good. So yeah, so we got the saddle finally. Woo! Yay! Everybody cheer. Ended up not being as hard as I made it out to be. It was just tedious. So we went ahead and got the mending trade. So add that to the sharp 5 guy. We ended up getting sweeping edge 3, mending, power 5 for the bow. Like I said, mending and sharp 5. So those are our 4 guys right now. But I've got a set that I want to get that I'm looking for. I wanted fire protection 4, but you gotta understand how many hours this took. Like hours, not kidding, of grinding. So I said yes to the fire prot 3, and I finally got protection 4. And I didn't care what the deal was. It's like, you know what, fire prot 4, great. Unbreaking 3, great. So those were the only ones I was looking for. I got them all. So it was time to disenchant all my gear so I could add all the things that I wanted. See, the great thing with Fire Prot 3 is I can just make 2 books, merge them to one, and then I got my Fire Prot 4. So that's not terrible. It's just, it takes a little bit longer, a little bit more experience, but it's fine. So we go ahead and disenchant all the things. Now that I got it all disenchanted, I can go ahead and start enchanting. But I wanted to make sure, I was like, do I get rid of that? I don't know. But I wanted to make sure I get everything exactly the way I want so I have maximum chance of survival. And it's hardcore after all. So just showing you starting on the diamond sword. And we're just going to go ahead and rename this. You know, I'm very good at naming things. I take very much time. So this is sharp thing. Yes, it's a sharp thing. So it's pretty obvious. So we're just going to go ahead and add the sharp 5, mending, and unbreaking 3 to it. And I just go ahead and upgrade all my gear in the same way. Going to go ahead and rename all the diamond gear to blue. It's a blue hat. We have some blue shoes. Because why not, right? If you're going to go with a blue hat, I mean, they're the same color, so blue shoes. So you might be thinking that I'm just going to go ahead and call the gold boots, call those gold shoes. But no. I thought of something a little more inventive. We're going to call them yellow shoes. Yes, yellow shoes. Because gold shoes is too obvious. So there we go. So we got all the fire protection. Everything's great. We got the sword all up. I went ahead and put the fire prot on the boots because when you're in the nether, you need more fire prot. You know, and you're going to wear something gold so the piglins don't come after you. Then I realized, you know, it'd been a few hours since I slept. And I was like, oh, well, let me do some phantoms because I need actually the phantom membranes. What I like to do when I go to the Ender Dragon fight is I like to get some potions of slow falling. So I like to get some phantom membranes so I can make some of those potions. That way, if the dragon eats me, I don't have far to fall. And the cats were making it a little more difficult because they scare the phantoms away. And somehow I triggered a zombie, I don't know, zombie horde or something. I was like, all right, cool. I'll take me some zombies down. So since the cats were keeping that phantom away, I decided let me just stay up here and knock these zombies around a little bit. It took a little bit of time, but I did it. You know, got these guys. They didn't have really anything. It was just nice to get some experience, I guess. Some rotten flesh. So yeah, so there we go. Got all the things. Got the saddle. I got blocks from my stonemason, and it's time to go into the nether. So my plan was to go down to where I saw, this is the plan, so the best laid plans, right? It's the nether. As soon as you walk through the portal, the plans are out the window, as they say. So my idea was to go down where I saw that strider. And I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, can I build out to him? Or what can I do to get the strider to come to me? Because I need a fast way to travel the nether. And I thought, man, you know, traveling over lava would be great. You know, dangerous, yes, but, you know, it wouldn't be me unless we tried something like that. It would be somebody much smarter and a lot better to do that. So I said, let me go ahead and see what I can do. So I went all the way back down there, built down to that little landing area there that I'm looking at. And I was like, okay, let me go ahead and see if I can get to the strider. But I was so worried. I was like, man, everything is going to kill me here. And I keep kind of thinking, oh, you know, I have all this cool armor now. But, man, all it takes is a few lucky hits, and then you're done in this. So, yeah, so I saw the strider down there getting some wood. And you say, well, why are you building with wood in the nether? Well, you know, I'm not next to the lava right now, so I guess it's okay. And I put the torches down so that I know which way I went down and which way I know I can get back up. It's kind of like marking your path. This is just Pucker City right here. I'm just like, man, one wrong move and there you go. All this is because I've spent so many hours by this. Like I edited all of that grinding out for the librarians. You guys have no idea how long that took. It was crazy. Normally it's not like that for me. Normally it doesn't take that long, but this time it took forever. So I'm just looking to see, you know, it's like I know I can't mine. So I can't like go get a bunch of these like nether blocks, you know, netherrack, you know, as easy as that would be, and then build out. So I'm limited by what I can get and what I can do. So I was like, well, you know, I need to get down there, and you know, this is the way that I know how to do it. So that's what I did. You know, just build down here as nice and careful and as slow as possible, in the hopes that I don't, you know, regret my decision to build out of wood. Yeah, this is like, oh man, and then that's kind of when the scope of what I was trying to do hit me. It was like, okay, look, that dude is way out there. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get to him. So But I did think, okay, if I can get to him, this would make a really good, like a loading ramp or something, in and out port for the water type of thing. Like if you have a boat and you're kind of loading the boat into the water. I thought, oh, this would be a great place to put the Strider if I can ever do get him. And I said, okay, I think I'm close enough to the lava. I'm going to start building out of stone. We'll see. I was like, yeah, this could be bad if I build it out of wood. It kind of comes into play later. So it is a good thing I built it out of stone. So yeah, this guy, oh my gosh, it was like, all this effort to go for this dude. And I wanted to show you just how like tedious and how careful and, I didn't want to cut any of this stuff out so that you guys are like, well, how did you get down there? What happened? I was like, yeah, this is some very dangerous stuff. Because it's not like I'm going to survive this. And then I saw there's another Strider over there. That's when I was like, well, I have options. Kind of. I mean, I don't know if I'd call it options exactly, but it's like, well, there's two of them. So it starts to be one of those things where it's like, well, if I can get one, then I hear that ghast and I'm like, where is it? I know it's there somewhere. And there it is. I was like, oh, there it is. Okay, good. I was like, man, that thing is so close. So I thought, if he hits me while I'm down here, I'm done. I'm toast. So I had to make sure he took care of him. So we got a good lucky shot off of that. Actually, it was all skill, I'd like to say. Pretty sure I lost the ghast here in the fire or in the lava. But I was like, no, we're not going to. Saw the corner of that block. It's like, yep, let's do some Minecraft. So yeah, so now that I was down there, I went ahead and built the rest of the little platform. I said I'm going to build a ceiling on it so the gas can't get me. At least that was the plan. And then, so now it's like, well, I can't get to him from there. I don't have enough blocks to build out. So I thought, well, what if I can get maybe around the side or try to find a different way? And so that's where I'm going here. Is I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's maybe a way that I can get to him. I didn't see a path forward, so I was like, well, I got to get some more wood out and build a path forward. But what I didn't realize just how far out into the lava pool this dude was, and I thought maybe if I drag myself around and whatnot, and then it was just kind of like, I'm not gonna get to him right now. Let me just go, go straight forward. Let me see if there's let me see if there is legitimately like a path forward here, and because the ultimate goal here is not to explore the Nether. The ultimate goal here is to find a fortress. And if a fortress is literally on the other side of this hill, then all the work that I need for this. For this dude is not going to be there. Because I know that I need to be in the nether waste biome. I think that's what it's called. The regular nether biome. Whereas like the Crimson Forest, there's not going to be a fortress, directly in there. I might run into like the tail end of one or the side of one. But I'm not going to run into it. It doesn't naturally spawn there, from my understanding. Could be wrong. But I know that this biome right here, the regular nether biome, that's definitely where they do spawn. So I did some exploring, and then the gas said, no, bye. I don't know why they do that, but they do that sometimes. So I said, well, let me get this magma cube, because the magma creams, you can use those for fire resist potions. So that would come in handy if I ever do find some blaze rods. And then I saw that it had the blue, it's not called the red is the crimson. I forget what the blue one is called. But it's the blue forest. It's like the warped forest or warped wart or whatever it's called. Warped something, I think. Warped woods, warped trees, warped something. It's warped speed, Mr. Sulu. That's what it is. So I got the magma creams, pretty happy about that. And then on the side of that warped forest was the soul sand biome, and I normally love traveling in soul sand biomes. I just don't like the gas that are everywhere and the skeletons that are everywhere. And man, this was no exception to the things that I don't like. I was like, man, I'm getting it from both sides. This is so not fair. And I couldn't even find the ghast for like the longest time. And there he was just chilling. I was like, what, dude? It's like, man, he's doing the little hiding behind the tree and coming out and sniping me. It's like, okay, whatever. Got you. I got your number there, ghast. But yeah, so there's just ghasts everywhere. I was like, what is this? And then he was like, you know. But yeah, so I decided I wanted to go through here a little bit, and then I was lucky, and then I was unlucky. I was lucky that I found a ruined nether portal, but I was unlucky that then I ran into the basalt biome thing, this one. And I was like, yeah, there's not going to be a fortress that way. So, yeah, that kind of turned me around. I was like, yeah, forget it. But I mean, at least I got to explore that side of it. And the reason I like to explore the soul sand biomes, other than the fact that, you know, it's a little, you know, I don't like the fact that it's all soul sand. But what I do like is that it's a little easier to see things because it's just wide open. But I don't like all the ghasts and the soul sand and stuff. But it's just easier to travel, in my opinion. It's not as rocky. It doesn't have all the trees in the way to see stuff. So that's why I would prefer it. And then again, I like to travel over lava with the Strider because, you know, it's wide open. You can see more. You can get further along. But again, you got to watch out for gas. So I said, you know what? There's no way I'm going to get that guy. I was like, let me go see on the other side where that other Strider was and see if it's any closer. Maybe there's a path forward to that dude. Because I was like, well, if I can't go that direction, then I need to go at least explore this quadrant. Because the other quadrant went that way, this quadrant goes this way, and then there's the one near the portal that goes the other way, but that's like across the way and through the forest. And I was like, I don't want to do that either. So this one was ultimately the best choice out of the ones remaining, I think. But I don't know if it was the best idea. I don't know if it was the smartest idea, but it made sense at the time. So it did make sense at the time. It's kind of like that whole thing. It's like, well, why did you do it? Well, it made sense when I thought about it. And there was nobody to tell me any different. So that's kind of what was going through my head. I'm like, let's do it. I was like, this is so dangerous. But this dude was like super close. I was like, oh man, he's like right here. I was like, this is great. This is what we need. I can get to him, maybe. that was what I was thinking. I was like, look at this. He's like right here. I was like, oh, this is so good. We can do this. We can do this. And so I just built out. And what I should have done, and, you know, hindsight 2020, you know, I'm not like trying to tell you what happens. But what I should have done was gone back and get some actual, like, you know, building blocks, like the fireproof kind, because I ran out of the stone already. I ran out of the stone when I was building the platform over there. I didn't bring enough for anything else. So I was like, huh. And then this dude kept like getting further and further away. I was like, come on, man, stop traveling, get closer. He's walking away from me on purpose. Like, no, come back. Oh man, this is so dangerous. This is not what you're supposed to do in hardcore Minecraft. Let me just tell you that right now. So if you're ever playing hardcore Minecraft and you're like, okay, so what can I do? What should I do? What should I not do? This is what you should not do. Don't do this. Do not copy me. Oh man, you know, watching this, no, I should have never done this. So, yeah, but he started coming closer, so I was like, oh, this is my chance. I got to get down there now. All right, come on. This is good. We got to get this guy. Yeah, you know, I think it's different when you're there, you know, and actually doing it at that moment. It makes more sense. Maybe it doesn't. But yeah, this was so dangerous. It was like, I got to stay, you know, above the lava. Because I think it's like 4 blocks is lava fire spread or something like that. I want to say it's 4 blocks. I could be wrong about that. But I think 4 blocks is what I read last time. And I think I've experienced that. So I was like, okay, I think I'm within, I think I'm in the safe range right now. I think I'm okay. But he just got farther away. I was like, no, come back. Like, come back here. And then this is where things started going wrong. This is right here. This is the moment. It's like, yeah, let me build down a little lower. This is fine. But he kept getting further away. I was like, this isn't gonna work. It's one of those things where you're just sitting there and kind of like, if he's just doing it on purpose. He's just doing it to spite me at this point. It's like, come on, dude, come here. I got yummy fungus here. You're going to be my slave forever. Come on. And then I don't know why I did that. That was just dumb. This is where dumb happens right here. If you want to know what dumb looks like, this is dumb. But it worked. It did work. So if it's dumb and it works, is it dumb? I don't know. But then I hear the fire. I'm like, oh man, we got to hurry. We got to do this. And then I was like, oh, okay, let me just jump on, right? And then it was at this moment I knew I messed up. This was the moment right here. Whoops. I can't die here. And then I was like, wait, no, I'm fine. Relax, calm down. I've got fire protection. We're good. So let's see how this really goes. I'm fine. I was like, oh my gosh, that was so bad. That could have been terrible. Oh, but then I got the Strider. Look at me, I got the Strider. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. We got the Strider, man. So I'm going to go over and go get this Strider now. So obviously I was pretty excited. And I wanted to get the second Strider over here and get backup because obviously it was my first choice anyway. And then I forgot you got to like go slow because they don't travel that fast. So like I get over here and I like turn around and say, all right, cool. We're safe, right? Yeah. It's like, I think that's what they say, right? Yeah, here he comes. However it goes. So, yeah. Come on. Let's go. Got some fungus. So I was pretty excited. Got the two Striders. And now it was just a question of, not being dumb and getting them to do what they want, to do what I want. I was still a little bit, like edgy because of almost dying over in the lava. So I wasn't really thinking clearly over here. I was just like, yeah, let me just, get these guys. I was like, he's not coming. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what's going on. And then, it's just a comedy of errors now trying to place things and put things in places and, like, oh, let me go ahead and put a wooden fence post directly on stone that's on top of lava. It's like, yeah, that's a great idea. So, like, no, this is not smart. I need to stop. And then this dude kept trying to leave, and just nothing was working. Nothing was working. And then it's like, oh, it catches fire. Big surprise. So it's like, okay, yeah, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh. It's like, man, it's a good thing I got that fire protection. So I was like, you know what, guys, this is bad. Come on. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. It's mostly just because, like I said, I wasn't thinking clearly. I just almost died from the lava. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. It was just like, okay, hold on, let me do this, and now he's fine. He's not going anywhere. And I'm only showing you guys this so you know it's like it wasn't just like a simple question of me thinking and doing this, and I'm just like, oh man, come on. So I got the one. I wanted to get the other one. I didn't know quite how to do that, but I knew I couldn't put both of them on the same one. And then I was like, okay, let me go get this guy, and then I'll do the switch over, where I just go grab him, and then do that. I saw the ghast, and I was worried. I was like, okay, nope, the ghast is way over there. That's why I have a roof on this thing, right? So I was like, and I forgot that you can't leash them while you're... And then this... Oh, man. Come on. Come on! Come on! No! It just... And then that happened. Yeah. It happened. And you know what? So we're just going to cut it right there. All that work. So we're going to stop here for the moment, and I'll come back to you real soon, I promise, and I'll let you know what really happens at the end of that. But, oh man, you can imagine all the effort I was putting into that, and then the gas. Yeah, I was not happy. So anyway, we'll make sure that I hope you enjoy it. If you did, make sure you give me a like, at least a comment or something. Let me know what you do or don't like about it. I'm going to keep going with this. I only have a little bit more to go here, so we're almost done with the series. As of this recording, I have actually finished the challenge. I'm not going to say if I successfully or unsuccessfully completed it, but the challenge is over. And you'll have to wait and see until the next time. So thank you for watching. Peace.